We often think of listening as a passive activity, something that just happens to us. But in reality, effective listening is an active, complex process. Today, we're exploring the HURIER Model, developed by listening expert Judy Brownell. This model breaks down listening into 6 essential stages: understanding, remembering, interpreting, evaluating, and responding. We don't always perform these in a strict linear order. Adopting these behaviors is what separates just hearing from truly listening. It all starts with hearing. This is the physical perception of sound. It is the foundation of listening, though we've all experienced hearing someone, like in a crowded restaurant, without actually listening to them. Next is understanding. It is not enough to hear the noise, you have to comprehend the words and phrases. If a colleague uses technical jargon you don't know, your listening process breaks down right here. If you're unsure, the best move is to ask questions to check on your comprehension. The third stage is remembering, storing that information and being able to retrieve it. Surprisingly, research shows most people only recall about 25% of what they hear. To improve this, you can use mnemonics like the acronym HURIER itself, or take high-level notes during meetings to capture main themes and action items. Now we move on to interpreting. This is where we assign meaning to the message. It involves paying attention to nonverbal cues like tone of voice and facial expressions. For example, if a boss says great work, your interpretation depends entirely on whether they look sincere or sarcastic. Then comes evaluating. Here you judge the speaker's believability and intentions. You are judging the information as accurate, separating factual claims from opinions, considering the words of the context of what they already know about the speaker. The final stage is responding, sometimes called giving feedback. This signals to the speaker that you are engaged. Your response can range from passive to highly active. Stonewalling, silence and a lack of expression. This is the most passive. Back-channeling, nods and uh-huhs to show attention. For instance, if you are the subject of a performance review, back-channeling would be a good strategy, using nods and uh-huhs to let the supervisor know you're paying attention without shifting the focus to yourself. Paraphrasing, or restating the message in your own words. For instance, your manager gives you a complex set of instructions for a new client account. You should use paraphrasing. So, I understand correctly, you want me to prioritize the budget before reaching out to new vendors? Empathizing and supporting, sharing feelings or agreeing with the speaker. For instance, a coworker says, I'm so frustrated that my project proposal was rejected after all the work I put in it this month. Use empathizing. You can say, I can see how frustrating that is. It's hard to see so much work go to waste. Analyzing and advising, providing your perspective or telling the speaker what to do. That's the most active. For instance, a teammate says, I think we should switch to remote first hybrid model because it increases productivity. Analyzing would be a good strategy. Say, in my experience, remote work helps with deep focus, but we might lose some collaborative energy. Context matters. If a friend is grieving, empathizing is best. If a client is asking for financial help, they likely want you to analyze and advise. Effective listening isn't just a skill, it's a series of behaviors you can practice. By mastering the HURIER stages, you'll avoid awkward misunderstandings and build stronger professional relationships.